Hey, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. This video, I want to show you the 5 biggest mistakes a man can make in a dating game. Now, this is very important, and this goes along with when you're actually trying to learn game, because a lot of guys try to learn game, and then they think that, oh, you know, I can just read something one day, and then tomorrow I'm going to be having sex with a whole bunch of girls and going out with a whole bunch of girls. And the thing is, it doesn't happen that way. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to give you guys a realistic view of the mistakes that men make in the dating game. So I have 5 of the biggest mistakes right here. So let's just like jump into it. You feel me? All right, so the first mistake is thinking there is a magic trick. So let me write that there. Magic trick. So what happens is a lot of guys, they think that there's some magic formula. They think there's magic beans that someone can give you. They think there's like a thing that you can say that is going to work with every girl. Now, if you think this and you start to go that route, what you're going to get is disappointment. You're going to notice that that stuff doesn't work. So a lot of times when you start to learn these things and you hear all these magic tricks and pickup lines and things that you think you're supposed to say and do, and you think it's supposed to work just like that, it doesn't, and then you're upset and you're discouraged and you're like, well, this stuff doesn't work. This learning about getting women stuff doesn't work. But it's really the fact that you're thinking that there's some sort of magic trick that goes along with it, and when you think that, that's going to mess up your game. All right? So now, the second biggest mistake is trying to see overnight results. So, overnight results. So, basically, a lot of times guys will learn certain things in a game, and what they're expecting is they'll read a book, or they'll listen to audio, or they'll listen to, you know, a person talking about how to get girls. And so they listen to that, and then they think that, okay, well, I'm going to go out tomorrow and try to talk to women, but they only listen to that one audio, they've just read that one book. You understand? So it's like, when you think that your success is going to happen overnight, then you're fooling yourself, because you have to understand that this takes, you know, time and energy to actually put into this to get good and to get comfortable enough to do what you're really trying to do. You understand? So the thing is that if you think that you're just going to learn something, one thing today, and then it's going to just happen, you know, you're going to be setting yourself up for disappointment. And this is the thing. I've been teaching this for a number of years, and I hate when guys get into this type of community, or they want to learn about picking up girls and attracting women, and they think that they're going to get success overnight. It's the same thing as if you were, let's say, trying to learn a different language. If you don't know Spanish, you're not going to hear an audio tape of Spanish and learn how to speak Spanish overnight. It's not going to happen. It's going to take time for you to do that. Same thing as if you were going to the gym. If you want to go to the gym to build muscle, it's not going to happen overnight. It's something you have to keep doing and keep, you know, just working on. So don't try to get the overnight success. Really just try to, like, you know, really push yourself to study this type of stuff, okay? Now, number 3. And this one I think is really like the most important. Now, the third biggest mistake a man can ever make in the dating game is not working on yourself. Now, this is big, because a lot of times guys think that, okay, well, I can just read this and recite this to a woman, or I can say this and then a woman's going to want to be with me. But the thing is that if you don't work on yourself, if you don't work on your confidence, you don't work on your skills, you don't work on how you want to present yourself, none of this is going to work, because I can tell you exactly what to say to a girl in certain cases, but what's going to happen is that if you're still feeling insecure, if you're still feeling scared to approach a girl, if you actually go and approach her and you say whatever I'm telling you to say, it's most likely not going to work, because she's going to feel that energy of you not being comfortable within yourself to actually make things happen. You understand? So you have to really understand how important it is to work on yourself, work on your confidence, work on understanding who you are, work on understanding what you actually want. Because a lot of times you may think you want one thing, but then what happens is that until you actually go out there and, you know, get yourself into the dating game, get yourself talking to girls, you're not going to really know until you're actually going out there and doing these things. So that's part of also working on yourself, actually going out there and seeing, hey, what am I comfortable with? What am I not comfortable with? What do I really want to do? How, you know, do I want to date a lot of girls? Do I want to have sex? Do I want to get a girlfriend? What is it? But this comes with working on yourself. All right? Now, for the fourth mistake that guys do is trying to take shortcuts. So we'll put that, shortcuts. Right? Now, my handwriting is crazy right now. Don't worry about that. So, a lot of guys try to take shortcuts. And this kind of goes with guys wanting the magic pill and the magic formula. It's like when you try to take shortcuts in the game, what happens is that you don't really get the skills, or you don't build the skills in order to really become good at it. You understand what I'm saying? So when you're out there taking shortcuts, you're looking for the easy fix, you're looking for the easy way out. So the thing is, a lot of times guys will buy products like, ebooks, DVDs, coaching programs and stuff. And a lot of these things, they market it in a way where they try to make it seem like, oh, just say these 3 magical words, say these words, and then tomorrow this girl's going to be in your bed. And that's a shortcut thinking. There's a shortcut to the game. You understand? Well, you have to understand that when it comes to learning game and learning how to deal with women, it's a process. So by you trying to take shortcuts, you're really just messing it up for yourself. And this is what I really try to stress to a lot of guys out here, because listen, I'm gonna keep it real with you. If you do not understand the concept of having to really work on things and taking it seriously and continuously, working on it, you're not going to actually get any results. There are no shortcuts in the game, none. If you actually meet a girl, let's say you meet a girl, but you don't really have any skills talking to a girl, you don't really have any you don't have any background of actually doing these type of things. You're going to talk to a girl, she might talk to you, she might even give you the number, but now you don't really know what to do. You don't know how to actually keep it going. You don't know how to make it happen again. You don't know how to keep the girl interested. So the thing is that if you don't actually learn the game, you're not going to know how to make these things keep going and maintaining it. So by trying to take shortcuts, all it's going to do is that in the long run, you're going to be having more and more girls reject you, more and more girls just stop calling you. You're going to be wondering why these things are happening, and it's because you were trying to take shortcuts and you didn't actually learn how to maintain these things that you were supposed to be learning. You understand? So do not take shortcuts. Now, the fifth biggest mistake is not consistently improving your game. All right? Now, we got to talk about this for a second. This is probably one of the most, one of the things that people kind of get confused about when you talk about game. See, people say, why do I need to have game? I don't want to play games, right? But there's a difference between playing games and having game. What game actually is, game is about skill and strategy. So you have to be consistently working on your skill and strategy on how to get women, on how to attract women. You understand? So when a person says, this person has no game, they're saying, well, this person has no skill or strategy to get women. So a lot of times you might be thinking, I like this girl, I wanted to talk to her, or I got with this girl, I got her number, but nothing really happened, or I wanted to have sex with this girl and nothing happened, or I've been trying to talk to these girls and I keep getting rejected. And what happens is that your skill or strategy, which is your game, is weak. And it's weak because you're not consistently working on it. This is something that has to be consistently worked on. You understand? So again, with the whole shortcuts and the magic pills and magic formulas and expecting overnight results, all that's going to do is hurt you in the end, because the truth of the matter is that you have to consistently work on your game. It's a process. It's something that has to keep going and keep going and keep going, and you get better at it as you do it. You understand? Now, the last thing I want to say real quick, and this is very important, is that if you want to step up your game and be with beautiful women, it's going to take time and effort. So time and effort. So basically what you guys got to understand is this. None of this is going to happen like that. It's just not. You need to learn certain things, and the thing is, it's going to take time. Once you understand that it takes time, you're going to put in time in order to understand and learn what you have to do. You understand? But also it takes effort. So it's not about just reading a book about picking up girls. It's about actually going out there and applying what you read. It's not about just listening to a DVD. It's about going out there and applying what you saw. It's not about just listening to audio, it's going out and applying it. So it takes the time to listen and read, but it takes actual effort to go out there and talk to these women and go out there and make these things happen. You understand? And so the time that you're putting in is the time that you're learning it, and the effort that you're putting in is actually taking the time, but also, taking it that step further to really go out there and work on what you need to do, right? Now, the reason why I'm telling you guys this, and the reason why I feel it's very important to let you guys know this, is because what I see happening in this industry, in the dating industry, and even pickup or whatever you want to call it, a lot of guys get this misconception of what this stuff really means. So what happens is that they get frustrated when it doesn't work. And the reason it doesn't work is because they're making these big mistakes, right? So what I want to tell you guys is that, like I was saying, when you actually need to put time and effort and energy into this, you understand? I came up with a program, a Bad Boy membership program, that helps you with all the things you need to know as far as attracting women, getting girls' numbers, going out on dates, having sex with a whole bunch of different girls. Whatever it is you're trying to do, if you're trying to get a girlfriend, I came up with a program that helps you with this. So this program helps you consistently work on your game. You understand? So this is not something that's just one thing you hear here, one thing you hear here. It's something that you're going to consistently work on. So my membership program is called the Bad Boy Membership Program, and every month you get new audio and video, step-by-step, detailed advice that you watch, you follow, you implement it in your life, and then you can really be stepping up your game in the real way. Not the quick fix, but the way that's actually going to work. You understand? Because this is the thing. Y'all are going to know exactly what I'm about to say. You see guys out there walking on the street every day with girls who they feel, you can tell that they're not really that into him. It's probably the girl that he met at school or in high school that he just stuck with. She's not that cute, and her personality kind of sucks, but he's just staying with her anyway. You might have dated girls like that, girls that you feel like, well, she's the best I can get. Do you want that? I don't think you want that. See, with my program, it helps you to become the guy who can get the hottest girls, the guy who can get the girls who have the best personalities, the guy who can get the girls who have things going for them, so that you can actually feel good about the choice that you make to choose this one girl. You have the skills to choose from this girl or that girl, versus feeling like, well, I'm only going to take what I can get because I don't have any game, or I feel like she's out of my league. Do you understand? So when you join my membership program, my Bad Boy membership program, you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice every month, forever, as long as you are a member. So all you have to do right now, and I suggest you do this, is you click the link below so you can check out the Bad Boys membership, and you can join the membership today. You can start taking advantage of all the information today. All right, guys? And listen, make sure if you have any questions, you can hit me up at askmrlocario@gmail.com, and I will holler at you guys later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. Later.
Step up your dating game and join dating coach Mr. Lucario's Bad Boy and Bad Girl membership program. By becoming a member, you will receive 45 through 90-minute audio and video step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month that are guaranteed to help you get what you want out of your dating life. Go to MrLucario.com to join today. That's MrLocario.com. MrLucario.com.